new companies within the economy during the past few years. The resuscitated companies include Lobel's Bread, Keynes Holdings, Ryozim, Pro Ribbon Foods, Delta Corporation, Arinel, Olivin Industries, Porter Timbers, Cotton Company of Zimbabwe, Cotco, and Cape Pharmaceuticals, among others. New entrants and those that have expanded their operations in the domestic economy include Pew Oil, Surface Investments, Graphax Holdings, Feed Mix, Novatex, Profeeds, Divepel, Nibble, Ninjanax, Kefalos, just to mention a few. The resuscitation, formation and expansion of these and other companies has greatly assisted us in preserving employment, creating new jobs, saving foreign currency and exchange, enhancing fiscal space, and increasing production. With regards to state highways and other tarred roads, I note with satisfaction that the Harare International Airport Road Dualization Project and the Plumtree-Bulawayo Harare-Mtare Highway upgrade and rehabilitation were successfully completed. In addition, several other roads have been widened. Government has found a financier and contractor for the Beitbridge Harare Chirundu Road, which will be constructed at an estimated cost of US 2 billion. On the other hand, it is pleasing to note that Air Zimbabwe and the National Railways of Zimbabwe are now steadily on the way to resuscitation. Fellow Zimbabweans, the poor situation in the country has improved significantly this year. Government has managed to drastically reduce load shedding by increasing the output at Wange power station and by importing additional power from regional power utilities in Southern African power pool. In the midterm term, we expect to benefit from the Karipa power station expansion, presently at 41% completion stage, and Wange power station, for which we have signed a loan with China Exim Bank. We also have active plans to repower Harare, Munyati, and Bulawayo power stations. In line with the promotion of renewable energies, government has embarked on a massive solar water heating program. We are encouraging all new houses to have solar heaters instead of electric geysers. Existing homes are also encouraged to replace the electric geysers with solar water heaters. This program, launched in September 2015, will have first installations done this year. It should note that all the solar geysers for the program are to be manufactured locally. Let me acknowledge that the African Development Bank has given us much needed financial support. Recently, they've availed a grant in support of our beef and leather value chain. The leather value project that will surely drive growth in the Matabeleland North and South provinces by ensuring competitiveness of both local and export markets. Government is also working to buttress the competitive agenda through the Doing Business Reforms Program, which seeks to improve the doing business in Zimbabwe. Hence the current review of procedure manuals and some legislation which have been hindering a speedy registration of enterprises. In an effort to facilitate trade, government has adopted Border Efficiency Management System, whose aim is to promote trade facilitation and reduce congestion at the country's border posts by encouraging efficient and joint clearances by border authorities. Following the establishment and operationalization of Chirundu One-Stop Border Post in 2009, efforts are now at an advanced stage to transform the Beitbridge Border Post into a one-stop border post. To increase international trade, Zimbabwe is also making parallel efforts to boost exports by consolidating and expanding existing markets, while it's also exploring new markets with strategic focus on the regional markets. In the context of deeper regional integration, we are pursuing trade development through the Southern African Development Community. Fellow Zimbabweans, comrades and friends, in the sphere of foreign policy, Zimbabwe successfully chaired the Southern African Development Community, SADC, and the African Union, AU. This historic feat accorded the country the rare opportunity to serve the people of Southern Africa and Africa at large in pushing forward the sub-regions and the continent's priorities. Our leadership of these two organizations greatly enhanced Zimbabwe's image and influence in Africa and beyond. The country's Look East policy also received a major boost with the state visit of the President of the People's Republic of China, His Excellency Xi Jinping, in December 2015. Ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, my government is determined to translate political independence into meaningfulness by attending to the socio-economic needs of our people. Progress has been made in the development of social infrastructure, in health and education and housing. This also includes the capacitating of our education sector with ICT, as well as the implementation of e-government in order to enhance efficiency and quality of service delivery to the public. In the health sector, government continues to prioritize attention to communicable diseases such as HIV and AIDS, tuberculosis and malaria. To this end, various strategies are being implemented aimed at strengthening the health sector in order to improve service delivery. The development of our rural communities, where the majority of our people reside, remains under constant focus and indeed a raison d'etre of government. To this end, government has the Ministry of Rural Development, Preservation and Promotion of Natural Heritage. This rearrangement of government functions resulted in the creation of the Ministry of Sport and Recreation, which will on this part concentrate on the development of sporting and recreational activities in the country. Government will also continue to find ways of improving the welfare of civil servants. It is the desire of government that salaries progressively match the poverty bottom line. Government apologizes for the late disbursements of salaries, bonuses, and monthly payments to pensioners, but be best assured, government is working flat out to improve the situation. Now that the workers have begun contributing towards the pension fund, payment of pensioners will be more predictable and on time. Ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, our security and defense forces have remained resolute in defending our sovereignty and peace within our borders. On the international scene, they continue to make us proud. Currently, our security forces have officers deployed on peace support operations in the Sudan, South Sudan, Ethiopia, and Cote d'Ivoire. Today, as we celebrate our 36th Independence Day anniversary, let us rededicate ourselves to serve Zimbabwe at all times, always striving for peace, respect, tolerance, and goodwill towards others, and to tirelessly work for unity and development of our beloved country, Zimbabwe. One of the greatest tributes we can pay to Zimbabwe is to shun corruption, regionalism, and tribal nepotism. We should always remember that we are one people, united by one bond of independence. Once again, I say, happy birthday, Zimbabwe. Happy 36th Independence Day anniversary. Long live Zimbabwe. Long live our independence. Maporokoto, Amshope. Congratulations. I thank you.
Yeah? We are going to have a jump of Aki. Meme mjuru. Sinjazika. Muka satoria, meka mukasha.